The rockets hit the Ukrainian capital on Friday when Russian troops forced action, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky urged the international community to do more because the sanctions announced so far are not enough. The air raid sirens are ringing in Kiev amid unconfirmed reports that a Russian plane was shot down and crashed into a building the day after President Vladimir Putin launched a shocking attack on the world. The senior Ukrainian official said that Russian troops would later on Friday enter areas outside the capital Kiev and that Ukrainian troops, despite the number, would defend positions on 4 fronts. About 100,000 people fled when explosions and gunfire shook the big cities. 12 have already died. Russian troops seized the former Chernobyl nuclear power plant north of Kiev when they attacked the city from Belarus. Zelensky is Russia's first target. U.S. and Ukrainian officials say Russia is trying to conquer Kiev and overthrow the government, which Putin considers a puppet of the United States. Zelensky said he understood that Russian troops were coming to him, but promised to stay in Kiev. The enemy has marked me as the #1 target, Zelensky said in a video report. My family is goal number 2. They want to destroy Ukrainian politics by destroying the head of state. I live in the capital. My family is also in Ukraine. Russian troops occupied the Chernobyl power plant and advanced towards Kiev. Russia launched a land, air, and naval offensive on Thursday after Putin declared war, the largest attack on a European state since World War II. Putin said Russia was conducting a special military operation to prevent the Ukrainian government from committing genocide on its people, an accusation that the West called unfounded. He also said that Ukraine is an illegitimate state whose lands have historically belonged to Russia. Early in the morning, Ukrainian troops destroyed an enemy plane over Kiev, which later collided with a residential building and set it on fire, said Anton Herashchenko, an advisor to the interior minister. It is not clear whether the plane was manned or whether it went to rocket. Kiev city authorities said at least 8 people were injured when the building crashed into an apartment building. Russia's terrible missile attack on Kiev. Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba wrote on Twitter, "The last time our capital experienced anything like this was in 1941 when it was attacked by Nazi Germany." According to the authorities, hard fighting continues in the northeastern city of Sumy. The border pillar in the southeastern region of Zaporizhia was hit by rockets, which caused the death and injury of the border guards, and raids were heard in the city of Lviv in the west of the country. Asked if he was concerned about Zelensky's security, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken told CBS, "As far as I know, President Zelensky remained in his post in Ukraine and was concerned. We are concerned about Zelensky's security." Further, U.S. and EU announce a new wave of sanctions. A democratic country with a population of 44 million, Ukraine voted for independence in the fall of the Soviet Union and recently stepped up efforts to join NATO and the European Union, which Moscow has ruined. The United States, Britain, Japan, Canada, Australia, and the EU announced additional sanctions on Moscow earlier this week over sanctions, including Germany's move to halt Russia's $11 billion pipelines. EU Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell called the bloc's measures the worst sanctions package we have put in place. China is under pressure for refusing to label Russia's attack as aggression. In an interview with White House reporters, U.S. President Joe Biden said, "Any country that opposes Russia's bare aggression against Ukraine will be polluted by the association." He immediately declined to comment on China's position. The UN Security Council will vote on a motion on Friday to condemn the Russian invasion and call for an immediate withdrawal from Moscow. However, Moscow could veto the measures, and it is not clear how China will vote. Oil price rises to $2 a barrel. Russia is one of the largest producers of energy in the world and, together with Ukraine, is one of the leading exporters of grain. War and sanctions can disrupt economies around the world. Oil prices rose to $2 a barrel on Friday as markets prepared for the impact of trade sanctions on major Russian oil exporters.
Thanks for watching. Comment down below if you have any queries, and make sure to press the like or subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can continue to be updated about the daily dose of fighter jet and aviation news.